Welcome to Snug Notes. I'm Tarina. Today we're going to be doing a project tutorial. Everybody knows, well, a lot of people know how to make the 3x4 mini notebooks, but today we're going to make it with the theme of graffiti, with the express intent that you can graffiti the little guy up. I am only going to do, we're going to make it, and then I'm only going to do one graffiti on here because I do want the person that I give it to be able to just to have fun. So this is what we're doing. It's just got a black cover, some vellum. We've got blank paper in here so they can write or draw. And then we're going to give them the opportunity to just graffiti on brick, right? So I did the love. Got a hidden note here. Opportunity to hear for some more blank pages. The word hope. We've got a tag that they can put more graffiti on, right on the back. The back says peace. More blank paper. We've got here another blank paper that they can do with a hidden tag. Again, they can write in there, they can graffiti in there, they can do whatever they want in there. It says pray here. More paper, and then this is the back. And of course on the back they can do more graffiti. So I only did the graffiti on this one so that you can see what it would look like. So let's get started. So today I have this paper. This is from the collection Surfaces. So there's quite a few brick pieces in here, and so that we're going to use from recollection. So we're going to use Surfaces paper, and I have picked this for the front. So again, you need your chipboard cut out to 3 1/4 by 4 1/4, and we want to make sure it's going this direction, so we have the brick going this way. So we're going to turn this over and we're going to glue it down, and I think I'm going to glue it onto this corner like that. Sorry if I sniffle, I am on the tail end of a cold. I'm using this side because it should be the straightest, and you do want your brick going straight. You don't want crooked brick. I mean, you could do crooked brick. That'd be kind of cool, actually. But I'm not going to do crooked brick. Keep this piece if you want a belly band on your folder. This is the glue I'm using. It's great glue. It's my favorite glue. Gonna punch down those corners. This piece that I'm using is for vinyl. Mistake. I not have enough glue there. Okay, so, and then I had just cut out a 3x4 piece of black, and I'm going to put it right here. Okay, so there's that one. We're going to do it again. This is kind of the boring part, but fast forward if you need to. I get it. Okay, we're putting those corners down. This is a medium weight cardstock. I like it better than the thin for the little mini notebooks. Okay, again we have a 3x4 black. We're going to glue that down. Okay, now when I did mine, when I did this one, and I did this Faith Over Fear, I did it while it wasn't on. And that's kind of risky because, oh, you know, these cinch wires can get in the way. They did a little bit on Pray, you know, I maybe should have moved it over a tad, but I felt like it was a little bit easier. They're not going to have that luxury, and this is for them to graffiti, not for me to graffiti. So, so that will be nice in that they can get it on there correctly. But I did think that I might do one thing on here, just as a, you know, little encouragement. I might put it in the back. Yeah, we'll see. Let's keep going. So we're going to have 3 folders, one folder and then 2 hidden notes. I kind of like the hidden notes with the graffiti theme. More space for creativity. So let's see. We're going to make this one the folder. So we're just going to cut out a little notch here to show that it's a pocket. And we're just going to glue the bottom. These papers, sorry I didn't tell you, these papers are 4x6 folded in half. And this will be the cinch side. And then that's what we're going to put our tag in. So both of these sides they can graffiti, do whatever they want. This is going to be the hidden note, one of 2. So you want to put glue on the top and the bottom and then flip that over. Again, this piece of paper was 6x4, 4x6. And we'll do the same thing to this one. Glue the top and the bottom shut. Make sure you get your brick going the right way, too. I do feel like there is a direction there. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're going to take this glue just on the edges there. We're going to take it and we're going to cut off about, looks like it's a little less than 1 inch. Almost 1 inch, but not quite. So you're going to keep those together. Put them to the side, and you're going to do the same thing on this one. You're not going to cut on the part that's open. You're going to cut on the part that's sealed. That's flipped over there. So again, we're going to cut that, keep those pieces together, and we're going to get out a white piece of paper. This is kind of a thicker cardstock, and I want it to be about this wide. So I'm just going to eye it, because you know that's what I like to do. And that's about right. And we'll just cut this in half too. Not sure how wide it is. Do this. This will tell me where a middle is. I'm pretty sure that's a little too long, but we'll work with it for right now. Okay, so we're going to take this and we are going to glue here, right on this side, and then we're going to do the same thing on the opposite, the other side, and then we're going to slide this right in here. Make sure it's even from here and here, and push it all the way back. So that's going to go slide right into there. But I can't have it that long because, you see there, the cinch wire will get it. So we're going to cut it down a little bit. Let's see if that would work. I think so. I'm going to go ahead and round those corners. I think it goes in easier if you round the corners. So there's our first hidden note. Remember, the cinch is on this side, okay? So let's go ahead and do this one. We're going to glue that and put it in there, just like we did the other one. I think these hidden notes are so much fun to make. Make sure it's all the way to the back and then pressure glue. We're going to cut it down a little bit because I still think it's a little too long. Let's see. Yep, good. We're just going to trim these corners. All right, perfect. We've got those two done. It's taken everything in me not to graffiti this up because I just think that's so much fun. But I really should leave it for them. They gotta have some fun. Okay, so on this one, you could put a belly band out of, you know, like you could do this at a different brick. But I kind of feel like I just want to leave it open, so that's just more opportunity for them to have some fun. And I'm going to sandwich these two. So I've got 40 pieces of cut paper here, again 3x4. So I'm going to do 10, then this, then 10, then this one, then 10, then this one, 10. I think that only had 5 in the front, so that's what it's going to look like. And then we're going to sandwich it here between our paper, our cover and our back. I'll make sure that's going the right way. I will put a piece of vellum in there. I like it. I'm going to use black cinch wire So let's look at this. Let me get my glue back. We're going to put those to the side, and we're going to lay this down like that. Because it's 3 by 4, you want to go in between 4 and the 4. Here's our hidden note. We're cinching this side. Hopefully we got it short enough. It felt like it. See, there you go. Yep. I have had him a little too long before, but you can feel it when it goes through more than one paper. Again, we're putting it right between the 4 and the 4. This is our folder. Something's in there. Here's our other hidden note. Yep. The thing about, if I put graffiti on here, the thing about it is they might have a completely different theme going on in their head, so I kind of hate to ruin it for them. This is the front. Got something in there. Okay. So it's going to need to go at 4 1/4 and 4 1/4. And this is the back. Got to put it in like that. Make sure this is flush. It's flush with the back, both sides touching. Okay. So there's our graffiti. Our little graffiti wall. We're ready. Ready to have fun. So we've got our hidden notes. One there. We've got our little folder. And I'm going to put some black ribbon on this to go with our black cinch and the black insides. Just going to staple it on. More space for graffiti. So we've got the back, all the paper, notes, whatever. And then they have the back here and the back here. So, oh, how fun. How fun is that? Makes a great gift. Sorry, it wasn't in frame. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do one graffiti on here. I think I'm going to do it on the very back though. So if they have a different theme going, I'm not going to burger it up too much. I'm using these metallic markers, and we're going to use these to do something on the back. So I think we're going to do, it's going to say "You're the best." And I'm just going to get my words on there first, and then we'll work on the rest of it. Just want to make sure my, oops, this is still, okay. So we are going to go back and thicken this up. Can't really tell that's gold, can you? This is going in with pink. And I want this one to be pink. blue. It's not very bright, is it? I wonder if I used my acrylic paints that it would show up better. Do I dare? Let's just see what it looks like on a piece of black. No. Nada. Okay, so we'll stick with this. We will stick with this. Okay. So helps to get your part out there. Okay, now we're looking at an S. Okay. Let's do purple. Let's see. am going to get something here. See if this works a little better. Well, I would have liked it if to popped a little bit more, but that's not bad. You're the best. And then we'll leave the rest for them to have fun with. Thanks for watching.